Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees got together to allow 4 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 8-2. The Nationals hit 3 long balls as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-2. The Minnesota Twins combined to allow only 4 hits as they pulled.
Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Number 23 is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he had over 300 strikeouts last year. That's a lot of swings and misses, and we'll probably see a lot of those in this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, you don't want to feel like you're playing catch-up one game into the season, so getting that win in front of the big crowd was a good, positive start to the season. Now they just need to carry that over into Game 2.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Taken high and deep to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double. Jeff Burrows steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
And with that, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, my man at first, he can really pick it. As an infielder, you've got to love being able to throw the ball over there, knowing that he's going to come down with it at any time.
The 1-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jenkins, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he was really solid. Close to 20 wins. This year, I expect a lot of the same.
Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting second.
Number 8 steps into the box.
Number 8.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Burrows moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Stepping in now, Carlton Fisk. Here's a high pop-up. Hara is there for it. And the inning is over. I have to imagine Mike Hargrove will lead things off here, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, catcher.
Into the box now, Ron Pruitt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tap foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Roy Howell into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Cecil Cooper strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw just does get him at first, as he was really moving that time. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
Standing in now, number 11, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And Eric, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, you don't want to dwell too much on one loss, and we know how long the road is ahead of them, but sure, they'd like to have that game back, no doubt about it. Nevertheless, all you can do is put it behind you and move on.
The shortstop,
Number 7 is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. Runners on first with 1 down. In the air out to right. Burrows giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Denny Doyle set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Hargrove has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jim Spencer is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. This is skied into short left center. Rice is there. 1 down. Number 30 stands in.
Number 30.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Doyle backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Lenny Randall will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
High and deep to right center field. Lynn looking up. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. And the Rangers crack the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game. In now, Willie Davis. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1.
Davis.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Grounded to the right. Doyle scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We played 2. Number 25 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
25.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Pruitt finds it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout.
The old strikeout minus the outplay. Go figure.
Number 8 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. But the runner's back easily. And it's quickly 0-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw as it turns out as he takes second with ease. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. But fortunately here, no advance. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Jim Rice stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Center fielder, Fred Lynn.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game. And with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Into the box, Carlton Fisk. As he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1 Boston. Leading off the inning, Jeff Burrows, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Oh, that one got the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Toby Hara will dig in now, the winner of the American League's Silver Slugger Award for shortstop a season ago. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Straight smoke right there. Both pitches in the upper 90s.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Mike Hargrove. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
And with the way this place is laid out, this is a ballpark that's built for triples, and he's able to cruise in there with 3 bases.
He's set. Here it comes. Ron Pruitt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rice moves over, and that retires the side. Cecil Cooper is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Cooper.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Hargrove ranging back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Number 11 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike one. Hit on the ground toward the left. Howell is there. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Number 7 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Spencer has got it, and the side is retired. Roy Howell heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
High in the air out to center field. Lynn is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman.
Stepping in, Jim Spencer. He flew out in his last at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, we've seen this before. Fastballs in and breaking balls away. That's been his MO throughout the first half of this game.
Rice will call him off as he makes the catch. Denny Doyle comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. First offering on its way. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is retired here in the 5th. Number 25 will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come
in. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
Jim Rice stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 delivery. That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. 5 innings complete. Lenny Randall will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Willie Davis steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Jeff Burrows will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Number 19 will come in and pitch now. Fred Lynn will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. High and deep to left center field. Hargrove going back on it at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Carlton Fisk will dig in now. He's popped out and lined out. 0-for-2 thus far.
Well, he's got nothing to show for it, but his last at-bat was a nice one. He put a good swing on it.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Whew, nice play.
Now batting,
Cecil Cooper will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Going back is the center fielder. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
now batting.
Stepping in now, number 11. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Fouled back. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Number 7 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Rangers 1. Toby Hara will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Doyle retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Left fielder, Mike Hargrove.
Mike Hargrove comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Ron Pruitt will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go. Number 40 will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for Texas, number 40.
Denny Doyle will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. Doug Griffin is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Burrows is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting,
Number 25 will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. Dwight Evans will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Yeah, he's definitely been scuffling so far in this one, and you've got to have a short memory in this sport, guys. Those games like this will eat at you for weeks.
Hargrove waits on it. 2 gone. Number 8 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Liner towards second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Jim Rice will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Doug Griffin will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Dwight Evans will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Griffin.
Roy Howell will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 8th inning begins with a fly out, quickly 1 away.
The first baseman.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now a swing and a fly ball. Rice on the move, and this will wind up a foul ball. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Number 30.
Number 30 steps in now. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Tom Murphy will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Number 30 will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. And a Fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Lenny Randall will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Willie Davis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed, 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
There's not a whole lot of
and we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Leading off for the Red
Fred
Sox.
Lynn stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
You know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've
Gone over the monster for a home run. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Carlton Fisk. As he swings and hits a line drive out to left. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Ready to take his hacks again, Cecil Cooper, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
The batter.
Number 11 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
And he'll just get a piece here, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball, as this one gets by him at third. The run scores from second. Now a 9-2 ball game. Number 7 will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Burrows is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. Doug Griffin is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. Hit the other way out toward right field. Burrows sprinting after it. This one's over his head, and the hits keep coming. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Dwight Evans is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Burrows is there. Let's see if they test it. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Number 8 will stand in. 2 hits, including a homer thus far.
But when you're seeing the ball as well as he is, you can't wait to dig in again. 5th at-bat here and a chance to make an even better game out of it.
Burrows is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Jeff Burrows will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And a rather easy first out.
Now batting,
Toby Hara will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Mike Hargrove ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Yeah, this one started out with some promise, but it winds up as a laugher as they cruise home with a 9-run victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 11-2. Good night from Fenway.
the final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 11 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. A reminder that extra Green Line trains will be available at the Kenmore stop. Or if you plan to use the D branch, use the Fenway stop. Rail service is available at the Yawkey Station, located on Brookline Avenue, within walking distance of Fenway Park.